You're watching Coin Legacy, where history lives through the coins that shaped civilizations. In the final decades of the Roman Republic, silver coins carried more than just value, they carried messages. Power. Allegiance. Hope. And in 83 BC, as civil war tore Rome apart, one man, Gaius Norbanus, struck a coin that told his story and the Republic's fate. This small silver denarius, marked C. Norbanus, bears the symbols of peace, justice, and plenty. But behind those symbols lies the chaos of revolution, and the twilight of the Republic. The year is 83 BC. Rome is at war with itself. Lucius Cornelius Sulla, returning from campaigns in the east, marches on Rome for the second time. The city trembles. The Senate is divided. And young commanders take sides, some for Sulla, others for the populace, the champions of the people. Among them stands Gaius Norbanus, a man loyal to the Marian cause. Gaius Norbanus was no stranger to politics or battle. He had served as tribune of the plebs, as praetor, and would soon rise to consul in 83 BC. He was a man of the people, fiery, determined, and fiercely loyal to his allies. But he was also a marked man. When Sulla's forces returned, Norbanus found himself on the wrong side of history. Yet before the end, he issued this coin, a silver denarius that would forever bear his name. This denarius was struck during a time of desperate uncertainty. Rome's mints were producing coins not only for trade, but for war. Silver was needed to pay soldiers, buy loyalty, and fund survival. On the obverse, Norbanus chose the image of Roma, the personification of the Republic itself. Proud, helmeted, unyielding, Roma gazes forward, even as the Republic she symbolizes crumbles behind her. The reverse of the coin is a coded message. 3 symbols, each ancient, each powerful. A wheat ear, symbol of fertility and abundance. A fasces, the bundle of rods and axe, symbolizes law and authority. And a caduceus, the staff of Mercury, symbolizing peace and trade. Together, they form a vision. Abundance through justice, peace through strength. Perhaps Norbanus hoped his side could restore these virtues to Rome. But history would not grant Norbanus that peace. Sulla's armies crushed the Marian forces. Norbanus, defeated, fled east to Rhodes, where he chose death over surrender. The republic he had fought for was dying. Sulla returned to Rome, declared himself dictator, and began his bloody proscriptions. Names were posted in the forum. Allies of Norbanus were hunted, executed, erased. And yet, this small coin survived. While cities fell and names vanished, silver endured. The Denarius of Gaius Norbanus passed quietly from hand to hand, its message of peace, justice, and prosperity echoing long after its maker was gone. It reminds us that even in chaos, symbols outlast empires. Today, the Norbanus denarius is a rare survivor of Rome's most violent years. Collectors prize it not only for its scarcity, but for what it represents. A voice from a generation that watched the Republic die, and yet still believed in its ideals. Each example is hand-struck, unique in die marks and wear. The artistry of Roma's portrait, the fine alignment of the symbols, each coin a testimony to the engraver's skill amid turmoil. The world that created this coin soon vanished. Sulla's dictatorship paved the way for Caesar, and Caesar for Augustus. The Republic gave way to the empire. But the denarius lived on. For centuries, it would remain Rome's backbone of commerce, a symbol of stability in an unstable world. And among its earliest forms, few speak so clearly of courage and tragedy as the Denarius of Gaius Norbanus. History often forgets men like Gaius Norbanus. But silver remembers. This small coin is more than metal, it is a story of conviction, defeat, and an unbroken belief in Rome's ideals. Every time it changed hands, it whispered the same message. That peace, justice, and prosperity are worth fighting for, even when the Republic itself is falling. You've been watching Coin Legacy. If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe for more stories from the coins that changed the world.